Sihamba ngokholo kunye nawe apha eRadio Pulpit 657 AM. Umhlobo wakho wemihla ngemihla.
Curious about my whereabouts from 19 to 23 November? Come and join me at the Stellenbosch City Hall every day from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. I'll be broadcasting live from a very unique Portrait exhibit.
This is your chance to also bid online on a brand new portrait painting, whether you're in Stellenbosch or Sunnyself. You can now bid with a purpose to support Radio Pulpit's mission, as proceeds will go towards the radio station. Visit our website at radiopulpit.co.za for more information and bid online from 16 to 23 November. Terms and conditions apply.
You're listening to Radio Pulpit, your daily companion, 657 AM. This is Where You Wed. And yes, Ngingu, I am Sibongile Mofokeng. And family, I'm with you up until 11 o'clock. Do you remember that at 11 o'clock you will be with Pastor Germany Yanni Pelsa on perspective and discuss all those matters that needs discussion, those that we never touch in our churches, and sometimes we don't even touch these or touch on these when on our, what do we call it, at our home cells. We shy away from talking about these. So I will be with you up until then. Then at 12 o'clock up until 3 o'clock, you will also now be with Usis Ayanda Nenemba on Heart to Heart. And I'm just waiting for somebody here to log in. I think she's struggling a little bit. So I'm waiting for Mahlohonolo, Matentshi from Atlanta School of Aviation or Aviation College to join me. But I'm not quite sure what's happening on her side. Let me try this and then try to connect with her again, because I just spoke to her just a couple of minutes ago. So I wonder what's happening. Let me try again.
the area adds to the unique experience of a visit to Oxford Lodge. Contact Oxford Lodge at 034 980 9280 or visit theoxfordlodge.co.za.
You're listening to Radio Pulpit, your daily companion, 657 AM. Hey, technical issues, ne? Technical issues, but God is good. Amen. Amen. These are the things that we go through. But all is well. And now I'm joined by Mahlohonolo Matentshi. And she says to me, I'm not alone, I'm with my colleagues. And they are joining me from Atlanta Aviation College. How are you doing there, my queen? Mahlohonolo? Okay. Namhlanje. Hi, Khona. All right. We will try to just connect with them one way or another. Somehow it has to, we have to make it work. But hey, the challenges are really real today. You know what am I going to blame it on? I'm going to blame it on load shedding. I'm going to blame it on load shedding and say, no, it's load shedding. That's why we are going through such. So I'm going to blame it on that. But let me take this and try to connect somehow another way, find another way of doing things. Hey, ne? Technology, sometimes we love it, but sometimes it fails us. And when it happens that way, we still choose to say, Lord, you are good and your mercy endure forever. All right, let me try the other way to just connect with them. And let's do this.
In today's rush world, there is limited time for yourself. Your cell phone, however, is with you all the time. So why not use it? Visit our Radio Pulpit website with your cell phone and restore your soul. There you can find out more about Radio Pulpit, download the Bible to your cell phone, read Word for Today, and you can listen to us online. Just visit www.radiopulpit.co.za, especially developed for your cell phone. Radio Pulpit, your daily companion.
Curious about my whereabouts from 19 to 23 November? Come and join me at the Stellenbosch City Hall every day from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. I'll be broadcasting live from a very unique Portrait exhibit.
This is your chance to also bid online on a brand new portrait painting, whether you're in Stellenbosch or Sunnyshof. You can now bid with a purpose to support Radio Pulpit's mission, as proceeds will go towards the radio station. Visit our website at radiopulpit.co.za for more information and bid online from 16 to 23 November. Terms and conditions apply.
And yeah, my family, our team is still there in the Cape. Our team is still there in the Cape. Are they still there in the Cape? But they were in the Cape. It looked so beautiful. I saw the artist himself, Pochi, the artist, and Voma was there. Our CEO was there. The paintings look good. Go to our Facebook page. Go to our Facebook page and see for yourself. And you will understand what I'm talking about. So beautiful. So, today, ne? Takindo, imvula ieta. I see the cloud as a man's hand, and great rain is coming. Mighty rain.
Be doers of the word with 657 AM. Sounds of life.
It is Radio Pulpit, your daily companion, 657 AM. This is Where You At? And my family, I am so delighted now that finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. I'm so delighted that now I am able to get hold of Mahlohonolo, Matentshi. And I said I'm talking to the Atlanta Aviation College. The Aviation College, my family is in Chachanguva, in Soshanguve, which is so awesome. Right in the township. That's where they at, and praise the Lord for that. Mama Tenji, how are you?
I'm good, and how are you?
Naluena, today we were supposed to go for a fasting and praying. The the network is not working. The phones, hebana, and then
But everything works together, my
for
sister.
good to them that love the Lord. Welcome, welcome. Let me also, and you are the Skills Development Manager at the Atlanta Aviation College. But let me also greet Ntate Mohlamme, Opa Mohlamme. Sir, how are you doing?
I'm all right, my dear, and how are you?
I am
Thank you
blessed
very
of
much
the
for
Lord.
opportunity.
I'm blessed of the
Amen.
Lord. And welcome. Ntate Mohlamme, what's your office?
Pardon?
What is your office? What do you do at the aviation school?
Okay. I'm the founder and the CEO of Atlanta Aviation College, ma.
Wow. I'm so honored to be talking to the CEO himself. Such an honor. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma.
Let me also greet Ntate Mahlangu. Ntate Mahlangu, George Mahlangu. Ninjani, how are you?
I'm good, and you, man.
I am blessed of the Lord. Can you please tell us your office, what you do at the Aviation College?
Yes, myself at Atlanta Aviation College, I'm the Quality Assurance Manager.
You? Honestly, quality assurance. What do you do? You know, at the hospitals, we know what a quality assurance does. What do you do?
Okay. Basically, what I do is to ensure that all the training that we do, it is in regulations that we've been given authority to perform the school, and that all the health and safety is in place, and all the operations, that everybody that is in the building or training there or anybody who's visiting, he knows the safety procedures. It must be, everything that we do must be compliant with the regulations that have been given by the South African Civil Authority.
Wow. Sure. That is like really awesome. Let me ask Mtate Mohlamme, what brought about the heart to start an aviation college, Go Township, in Soshanguve?
Okay. Yeah. The main reason why we started this college was to help the South African government in the transformation of the industry. We have realized that aviation careers and aviation itself is still a mystery within previously disadvantaged communities. Children at our schools and in our communities have no clue and knowledge about careers available for them in the industry.
Aviation space, yeah.
Yeah, so we thought we can also help by sensitizing the community and the children and say, while we are training, while we are growing up, look towards this side because there's still other avenues to train and study for. So that is something which drove me towards starting this company.
So when we're talking aviation, are we looking at them getting into being pilots or fixing airplanes? What exactly do you do there at the aviation school?
Okay. Mahlohonolo, do you mind maybe elaborating? Let me give you a chance there, my sister.
I was going to go to her because I want her to talk,
okay.
but it's fine.
No, it's fine. Let me, sorry, ma. Let me say, in short, the school currently is accredited by the South African Civil Aviation Authority to offer flight attendant training and then also airport security training. And then we are also doing remote pilot license training through partnership with another school. And then we are also doing community skills development training and general security training. This is what we are currently offering, and also looking forward to adding some more courses in the future.
Mahlohonolo, so when the CEO is talking about all that you are offering, we have children right now who are at home, who are not writing today, who are listening, and they are in their matric or in their grade 11. What is important from which grade should they be thinking about aviation, and which ones do you accommodate at the Atlanta College?
Okay. Currently, we are offering cabin crew license training, which takes 7 weeks, and it is fully accredited. The content of it is safety, equipment, aviation security, dangerous goods, survival safety, aviation medical, firefighting, and air law. The requirements grade 12 or equivalent of it. And they should be at least knowing how to speak English fluently.
Okay.
And be able to swim with a life jacket. And then must pass the category 4 aviation medical.
So aviation medical, exactly what is that?
Okay. Maybe I must come in there to help us.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yes,
Stacey.
yes, Ntate Mahlangu.
Aviation medical category 4 is a basic medical checkup whereby they check that you are fit to your lungs, your body, your bone structure, and all those things are fit to be trained to take work as cabin crew.
Okay.
Yes, just to check your general health, if you are okay. Some people maybe could do the course and be affected by aircraft pressurizations. They are not fit to fly at altitude. And all those things.
So that's is it when Tate Mahlangu comes in as well to make sure that is done.
His department makes sure that we do everything according to the law.
Okay.
Mainly, yes. Thank you. Sorry.
No, it's okay, Tate Mahlangu. It's okay. So, Mahlohonolo, when it comes to somebody who is in grade 12, does matric, you said matric, does mathematics count? Should they be knowing mathematics, or it doesn't matter?
No, it doesn't matter. It's just grade 12. It's only that matters, and they're fluent in English. And 2 is not even afraid to swim.
So what if you don't know how to swim? Ntate Mahlangu, are you part of helping when a person doesn't know how to swim? What happens there?
Okay, George will answer that, Mr. Mahlangu.
Yes. What we do before, on our first week, before the training commences, we give them a week for training lessons. Yes, all the students, they must be familiar themselves with swimming before they continue the course.
Now, is it only, let me ask now, because we're talking flying the jets themselves, do we also accommodate those that go with the crew? What do we call them? Air hostess as well? Are they also part of this?
Yes, when we're talking about, we said when Dr. Mahlangu explained, said we are accredited on flight attendant training. That's cabin crew. That's the one we used to call them air hostesses.
Yes.
That's the course that we are giving now, as well as the aviation security one. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, all right. So where do you do all the practices, Mahlohonolo?
Where do we?
Where do you do the practicals? Like the swimming, the training, are they all done in Soshanguve at your campus?
Actually, that is our long-term plan, but as partners whom we go to, like Sonarbuam Airport, and then they do the practicals with the flight, and there are other institutions who are also training them on the, like, swimming with a jacket.
You're working hand in hand with other institutions.
Yes.
Sure. Somebody who's listening, Ntate Mohlamme, who wants to be in the aviation school, and maybe they want to be part of the Atlanta Aviation College, where would they work after they have studied with you guys? What are the jobs that are available out there for those who study at your college?
Okay, thank you, Swangile. For cabin crew training, if one finishes the course successfully and has full accreditations, the person has vast opportunities available for. Firstly, the person can go and look for work at any airliner in the country and outside the country, because the person would have been awarded cabin crew member license, which is internationally acceptable. So the person can work at the likes of FlySafe, SAA, and many more inside the country and outside. And also, there are private people who own aeroplanes, VIP jets. The person can look for work there. There are also small operators which operate aeroplanes, like the likes of smaller airlines, like I don't know if I must mention names of companies.
The airlines, okay. We can just say smaller airlines, it's still fine?
Yes, smaller airlines. And then also the tourism industry, they also take a lot of cabin crew members, because cabin crew falls within tourism industry. They can work there. Also, at the ships.
Yeah, because I was going to ask about the cruiser ships as well.
Cruise ships, yes, they have been absorbed there as well. So there's a vast amount of opportunities for them. And as for airport security graduates, they also have opportunities to work in any airport. They can look for work in any airport as security officers. And also they can also be absorbed by the general security industry, because these guys are trained of the highest security standard you can get. So it will be very easy for them to be absorbed.
And which age group are we looking at, Mahlohonolo? Can somebody who's 35 say, now I want to do this and come?
Yeah, with the cabin crew training, we are looking at...
I think we are losing you, Mama.
Are you losing me?
Yeah.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, perfect now.
Okay, I was saying with the cabin crew license training, the age is from 18 to 35.
Oh.
Yes.
So nothing beyond 35?
No, it doesn't mean it's like exactly nothing beyond, I believe.
Mahlohonolo?
Hello?
We keep losing you, you were saying?
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. You can continue.
Hello?
Okay, it seems like we
while
have a
she's
challenge.
Trying to maybe get connected, can I quickly...
Yes, Ntate Mohlamme. I was going to take a break, but it's fine. You can continue.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The age limit of 35 is not mandatory that you cannot give you training if you are beyond. We will give you, but it's preferably between 18 and 35, so that at least the employers, potential employers, they can absorb you and invest in you because you are in employable age. But if somebody wants to sit in, do the course and enhance herself or himself with knowledge, we will help you.
Sure. That's like really awesome right there. That's really awesome to know that even beyond 35 one can come and work on their career. But now I'm asking myself, if somebody's listening and they're like, but I'm more interested in being in a what do you call it again? Cruise ships. I want to enter into the cruise ships. Does it make it easier for them if they go via the aviation school? Because I know that the process is, it's really hard for people to get into the cruise ships, and it's very expensive for them to get into that space. So if they go via the aviation school, will it lessen their struggles, because medically they will also be checked, and I know that a lot of them go through a lot of that before they go to cruise ship. Does it make it easier for somebody who wants to be in that space?
Okay. You must understand aviation is highly regulated, and speaking under correction is one of the highest standards you can
So
get.
even beyond the cruise ships?
Yes,
Okay.
because of the regulations. So a person who has been trained in aviation will find it easier to
Other
to
spaces.
be absorbed in other spaces. Remember, we take them through Category 4 medical, which is
Yes.
very high.
Okay.
And we also, what we do, a cabin crew attendant basically is the same function. So the difference is the environment. But our advantage is that we are highly regulated, and the highest standard of quality is utilized. So my short answer to the question is that should the person be trained and be licensed here, the cruise ship side will run to grab that person if they have a post for him or her.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Mahlohonolo, tell us about the graduation that's coming on the 24th of November.
Okay. Yeah, we were supposed to be having the graduation on the 24th. Due to some few mistakes and other things that have come in us while
Okay.
graduating, some so we postponed it
Oh, okay.
to another date.
All righty then. So I'm also thinking about if one wants to be part and parcel of the aviation college and they want to study, what is the procedure of them entering? I know that they should have matric or something equivalent, and then they should be fluent in English. But what is the procedure? Do they go through screening? What happens? Ntate Mohlamme?
Okay. That is very easy. The person contacts us. We have various platforms. We have an email. Then they can contact us on email. They can contact us on WhatsApp. They can phone us. And then we will explain to them the details of the courses, just to make sure that they understand what they want to study. We will even send them some handouts in the form of prospectus or flyers. And then once we are sure the person wants to study that and meets the basic criteria, we will arrange that the person gets the enrollment form and then comes to the school, and then we will take the person through admission part and registration part and schedule the person for a specific course on when does that particular course starts, and then we'll also sort out the payment arrangement with the person.
So orientation, is there orientation that's involved in all this?
Okay. After the registration process has been finalized because it is also regulated by law that the certain
So
things which you
ke
need to
ntate
do.
Mahlangu mo.
Yes.
Okay.
Then his department will kick in this orientation part. We call it induction. The learner will be, if he or she ticks the necessary minimum criteria and the regulatory requirements for new enrollment, the person will be, or the group will be inducted by Mr. Mahlangu on quality issues, the environment, where we operate, the do's, the don'ts, the disciplinary codes, and so forth before the actual training starts.
Mahlohonolo, when it comes to the period, the duration, how long does it take one to finish these courses?
As we were still speaking on cabin crew, but we have different courses as well.
Yeah.
That are linked with aviation. But for cabin crew, it's 7 weeks training.
7 weeks.
Yes.
All right.
Full 7 weeks training. And then there's also a career in aviation security, which people know it as airport security.
Mm-hmm.
It takes 2 weeks, the duration. And just on that part, I don't think, I know we have spoken a lot about it. People not be afraid to say, I'm passionate about aviation, but it's like the entry for cabin crew difficult. Still, when you are an airport security, you'll have a knowledge about the cabin crew or anything, a lot of things in aviation. Yes. Yes. Aviation security takes 2 weeks as well.
Okay.
Because with cabin crew, as we've been speaking about the regulation, it's also regulated that much, but the duration is not the same with the flight attendant or hostess, but people know it as the career. Yeah, and we also have...
You're disappearing again, Ma? You're disappearing again?
I'm disappearing again.
Yeah.
Hello?
You're okay?
I've been speaking about aviation security. And then we also have an opportunity of a career being a drone pilot license.
Yeah.
That one can acquire, yes.
And it takes how long, that one? 2 years, I guess.
No, no. You know, the drone pilot is that career where you take... Have you seen
when you're using a drone. Okay, yes. How long does it take?
We need somebody who will take the camera, like agricultural people as well.
Yes, yes.
So it takes 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then being a pilot itself, do you offer that as well? Did you say you offer that as well?
These are the upcoming courses.
Oh, those are the upcoming courses. All right. Now, as we are wrapping up, Ntate Mahlangu, here I come. I'm afraid of heights. But I want to be in the aviation space. How do you help me, Bab Mahlangu?
So that is why we before we start, we sit down each and every person who wants to come and do the course. You have to go for medicals and all those stuff, so that you must be able to detect whether you are ready or you are not.
Yeah.
You understand? That is why if you are afraid of heights, and then you want to go and work, you know you'll be flying every time. To help you, I don't know what I'm going to do. You understand? That is why we always we make sure that we give you these medicals to help us to determine whether you are ready or not.
All right. So, le batla wa pelo tse thata ko pele. I see you, Frank Jacobs. Thank you so much for joining in and listening in. And Dr. Mahlangu, I'm asking this because I know in nursing and with some of the doctors as well, some were afraid of blood. But now, today, they dissect without thinking about blood and everything else. They're doing well. So I thought maybe it's the same when it comes to aviation. But what are your closing statements, Dr. Mahlangu, to those who'd like to be in this space?
Okay, to those who want to be in the space, I said aviation careers, there are a lot of them out there. They mustn't only concentrate on what they've just heard about today.
Yeah.
And then if they need any information concerning any career in aviation, they are welcome to contact us at Atlanta Aviation College. Then we'll help them with anything they want to understand. Because in aviation, we've got careers from aircraft maintenance, flight crew, up to the ground handlers. So ground support personnel. So anything they need to know about careers in aviation, they are more than welcome to contact us. Then we'll help them and guide them to a career that they need to them.
Thank you, Ntate Mahlangu. Mama Mahlohonolo, your closing statements?
Yeah, I say thank you for the opportunity. And as Mr. Mahlangu has spoken, there are a lot of courses. And what I also like about Atlanta Aviation, we are offering job readiness programs. Meaning they got trained as
Guys, I'm coming.
crews.
Guys, I'm coming.
We are training them and preparing them to be ready for the
Workplace.
We provide those courses where we prepare them to be ready like that. Let me just give a little bit of 2 minutes on the job readiness program. We train them about self-awareness, personal financial literacy, work ethics, how to behave, the characteristics. Like, for example, if it's a security or a security, meaning we are making them ready to be ready for the working rent. And we also offer basic computer literacy. So we have slapped them together so that we must not just train our students on coding, and when they go to the working rent, but like this program here, job readiness, we also teach them how to search the job. That information that Mr. Mutamne was giving, like how to search for the jobs, and we open their eyes to look big or great.
Right.
But it's not like flight attendant only. You can go to the ship. You have acquired a certificate as a firefighter. You can also look for an opportunity as a firefighter. You know, that's where we prepare
it's
them.
A vast,
and then we offer these
it's
kind
a
of courses
vast,
to them.
yeah.
So
All
we are
right.
making them ready for that. So they are welcome to call and inquire on. If you can talk about one career, it has got a lot of content that one can, maneuver and go into different careers.
Alrighty then. Ntate Muhlame, we close it. Ngicela uyivale. What do you say in closing?
No, it's fine. We would really love to thank Radio Pulpit. We thank the Lord for the radio. It keeps on not stopping to bless the community of South Africa. We're really proud of you guys, and we thank you for the opportunity. Atlanta Aviation is here, and it's a project for communities, for the rural areas. We're planning footprints around South Africa. We are small, but hoping to reach out as many communities as much. We welcome partnerships with organizations, entities, corporates, which can help us push this mammoth task of introducing aviation career to our communities. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Ntate Mahlohonolo le Ntate Mahlangu. That was so informative. We wish you all the best. Thank you so much for bringing these opportunities to a child from a disadvantaged background, and make them aware that, the world, as the world would put it, the world is your oyster, and there are no limits for you. You can go beyond and above. So thank you so much. May God awesomely bless you.
Amen. Stay blessed, my sister.
And family, if you'd like to find out more, do go to their site, Atlanta Aviation College. You can just Google that. You will find them. And if you are in Soshanguve, they are at Mahlohonolo Street in Soshanguve Block K. And it's actually at Obrima Tlakala Street and Mahlohonolo Street in Soshanguve. Alternatively, you can call them on 087 188 3697. It's 087 087-188-3697. But you can find everything on their site. They are Atlanta Aviation College, Kososhanguve. Wow, so awesome. Dr. Tleilani is in the studio. He's in the studio. Hi, Dr. Tleilani, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you, Bongi?
Nalo enarechwa Chachanguba.
Yeah.
We have
I
an
know this
aviation
place.
college. You know it?
Yeah.
You know this
I
aviation
passed there,
college?
Yeah, Obri Matlara.
Eh?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
wow.
just that I really never went in.
I went in
what
to
is
see.
happening.
Wow. I'm so
I think I should pass there and
impressed.
see,
Yeah, I
after what
also
heard today.
yeah, I think when I go home
Maybe I
that
can
side.
change career.
You and I can change careers and fly.
Age allowing, of course.
But now I was asking Tate Mahlangu gore, what if I'm afraid of heights? Then what? What happens when I'm afraid of heights? He's like, I don't know how am I going to help you. I know in the medical space, I've heard somebody that's very close, who's a nurse now, and she used to say, they would say to her she has to measure vomit, of a patient, and she says, I would add to that, and they're like, no, how are we going to differentiate the patients and yours? But now she's working, she doesn't have any problems like that any
With
longer.
time, this phobia goes away. You just have to be persistently be exposed to that which you are afraid of.
So you reckon if one would go into the aviation space, they would also conquer that?
Yeah, no,
the
you
fear
will.
of heights.
You will. Yeah, most pilots that I know, I've got some pilot friends.
Yeah,
they used to have fear of flying actually, of
but
heights. But now they're okay.
Yeah, they got to that head-on collision.
Big jets, 707 and 747, without
any problems. Yeah, they went head-on collision with the phobia.
No, you just have to
with
be
the phobia.
That it will go. Whether it will go.
And you
as long as you've got that passion for that profession, that career, you will
go. So I hope you're encouraged if you're listening and you're at home. Maybe you're doing matric or you are doing your grade 11. Dr. Tleilani says it will go away. Go head-on collision with that phobia, and it will go away. You and I are talking about the heat wave.
Yes. Actually, very difficult subject.
Very difficult, ne?
I was trying to research around it, and I could only get one thing in Chicago some time ago. In 1996.
But when it comes to us taking care of ourselves, I know that Dr. Tleilani, you will help us in that regard because it's hot.
It's very hot.
Yeah.
You see now, we're going to deal with the symptoms, diagnosis, treatment, prognosis as to what is really happening in this. But what I can tell, I'm going to talk about heat stroke.
Okay.
Which
All
is
right.
The heat stroke before, death or something like that.
Okay, but not now. Let's take a break. Let's come back and talk about that.
Fine.
And let me greet Pastor Georgia. Thank you so much. Some awesome words right there. Warming my heart. Warming my heart there, Muruti Georgia. Thank you. Thank you. Todd Delaney in the background. Victory belongs to Jesus. Whatever that you're going through, remember, victory belongs to Him.